Amigos de ¿Qué auto compro? Hoy tengo el gusto de estar acá con Andreas Meyer, que es el responsable de la gama de modelos que van a estar disponibles a partir del 2022 en Estados Unidos para todos los clientes que están interesados en BMW. ¿Mini también o solo BMW?
Solo BMW.
Muy bien. Habla un poco de español y va a hacer el esfuerzo de comunicarse con nosotros en español y si no, cambiar al inglés, que se siente más confortable. Nacido en Alemania y ha trabajado en BMW en Alemania y en Europa, hoy es el responsable de qué modelos van a estar disponibles para todos ustedes en el mercado americano. Andreas, ¿en qué consiste tu trabajo?
Bueno, yo soy responsable para el planning de los productos del futuro del BMW. Entonces estamos planificando cómo van a, cuando introducimos cuál producto y qué tipo de motores y cuál opciones se puede comprar, los colores y todo, la planificación es en mi equipo y yo somos responsables de eso.
Muy buena idea los nuevos colores. Hemos visto colores muy atrevidos para la gama de BMW, de BMW, depende de qué país, lo llaman de una manera, BMW en Argentina. ¿Estos colores son nuevos para este año? These colors are new for this year, for 2022?
Yes, we have today here on display different new colors, so you can see over there all the range, a big range of new colors. Also individual colors is a very important part of our product offering, so that the customer can actually get his or her individual color choice.
Okay.
It's a very important part.
In terms of models, what's the main model for next year or the new model for next year? We talk about here Series 2 Coupé. Am I right?
Yes, 2 Series Coupé is one of the brand new models now coming to the market. It's on a rear-wheel driven platform, so it's very much a core model to BMW's brand. It has got also up to 6-cylinder engines, rear-wheel or all-wheel drive, so it is very much what we call a typical BMW, very much driving feeling what many of our BMW customers love so very much.
Hoy tuvimos la oportunidad de manejarlo en este circuito estupendo en Palm Springs y les aseguramos que el auto se mueve rápido. Hemos hecho vueltas con el M4, hemos hecho vueltas con el M2 y la verdad nos hemos divertido mucho con el M2. Tell me, Andreas, tell me some difference between the European markets and the American markets that you already discovered. You have been in US for 2 years, am I right?
No, actually I'm here for 2 months only.
2 months only?
Started very
2 months.
recently, yes, exactly.
You are in the phase of discovery. I heard 2, but okay. 2 months, only 2 months, and then you're understanding how the American clients like the BMWs, right?
Yes, exactly. So one of the key differences is what we call build to stock versus build to order markets.
Okay.
So in Europe we have the build to order markets. So the customer typically goes to his or her dealership and makes an individual selection of the vehicle, places his order and then waits for about 3 months until his individual vehicle is being built and delivered right to his dealership. Over here in the States it's quite different. We have a build to stock principle, so the dealers actually order the vehicles, put it on stock, and the customer will just walk into the dealership and very often at the same day even sign the contract.
They
and
want to get
drive
the car right away.
The same vehicle, exactly. So that's a
2 hours
difference.
even, no, not
yeah,
the,
sometimes 2 to 4 hours, and in Europe it's 2 to 3 months sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Bueno, Andreas, según vas a ir descubriendo el mercado de Estados Unidos, verás qué cosas le gustan a los clientes en Estados Unidos y tendrás ocasión también de ver y de distinguir entre los clientes hispanos y los clientes, digamos, del mercado generalista. I don't know if you already have that opportunity to distinguish between the Latinos or the Hispanics of US and the general market, but probably in the future we will tell us some difference between them. But tell me a little bit, what did you discover that surprised you the most? Something that the clients, or in this case, the build for stock is different to the European market, sorry.
Well, one key difference is, but that did not surprise me that much, it's well known that European customers tend to prefer a little bit smaller cars.
Okay.
So their market share for BMW with our compact class is very high, so people buy a lot the 1 Series, 2 Series, X1, X2 and these kind of vehicles. While over here in the US, of course, the cars tend to be bigger, the parking lots are bigger. So our best sellers over here are definitely X3, X5 and the like, so slightly bigger vehicles than Europe.
In terms of stock, do you have any news? Is going to be any problems for the near future in terms of chips and so on, or is everything set? You don't have that information in your position?
Well, I'm not involved too much in detail in this planning, but I can assure you that we are working very closely with our suppliers to get all our customers the vehicles they want at the best possible time. That is clear, so there's a lot of work going on currently at BMW sourcing.
As an expert in the content of the car, what will you say is something that if you're gonna buy the car, you will ask for? What's that option that you never miss in a BMW?
Well, as you have been driving today many of our new BMW M vehicles, M3, M4 and so on, my personal favorite, to be honest, is the new M xDrive powertrain system. So this one is not the classical BMW xDrive, which is ideal for driving on snow and so on, but it's so much developed towards sporty driving, which you can really experience here in the sunshine, on the track, on the road. It's so much sporty driving, so this new M xDrive suspension powertrain system, that's what I really recommend. It's so much fun to drive and it makes everyone a perfect driver. Okay, and in terms of color, what's your preferred color? Andreas, tell me. Well, my preferred... This yellow is too much? Yeah, for me personally, I very much like the new Brooklyn Grey. Okay. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's very modern color tone. Brooklyn Grey is my favorite color. I love that color. I mean, it's getting fashion for the last 4 years and you nail it. Okay. Andreas, nice to have you here with all the friends of Que Auto Compro. Gracias, Andrea, por estar con nosotros, con los amigos de Que Auto Compro, y mucha suerte en tu nueva etapa acá en Estados Unidos. Bueno, muchas gracias, José Carlos, y saludos a la gente de Que Auto Compro y que disfrutes el resto del programa. Gracias, seguro que vamos a disfrutar un montón. Gracias por seguirnos. Bueno, muchas gracias. Thank you.